Hello everyone, Isaac the Gaming Darkrai here with Amir Gaming by my side, and we're gonna be doing 50 facts about Pokemon. Now, originally this is going to be 151 facts about Pokemon in honor of Pokemon's 20th anniversary. But the project was taking too long, so I had to cut it short to 50 Pokemon facts. Anyway, let's begin. Articane's species name is the legendary Pokemon, despite the fact that it's not actually a legendary in any way at all. Wobbuffet is the only fully evolved Pokemon that can't learn any TMs. Some beta versions of Red and Blue list Machamp's original name as Judo. Now here's a weird one. Magneton is made by 3 Magnemite, yet weighs 10 times more. Magnemite weighs 13.2 pounds, but Magneton weighs 132 pounds. I don't know what Nintendo Game Freak was thinking, but that's weird. Continuing on, the Nidorino that appears in Professor Oak's introduction in Red and Blue has the cry of Nidorina actually. Number of stripes on Electabuzz's tail changes on the official and sprite artwork between generations. In some early art for Venomoth, it was shown having yellow spots on the back of its wings. This was later removed. One of Parasec's Pokédex entries says its spores are used as medicine in China, which is a rare reference to the real world. Like the one with the Indian elephants, but don't get me started on that. Deoxys was the first Pokemon to have its own unique battle music in-game on Pokemon Emerald. In the Galactic Hideout in Internal City, Jupiter has a Skunk Tank at level 24. Skunky can't evolve into Skunk Tank until level 34. Bayleaf is the tallest of any of the second stage starter evolutions. Zigzagoon and Aipom are the only Pokemon with the pickup ability that can keep it when they evolve.
My turn. Some of Glalie Pokédex entries say it has a hard body made entirely out of rock, despite the fact that Glalie is an ice type, not rock. Latios and Latios were the first legendary Pokemon to have set genders, or even genders. Mew can learn Attract and Captivate despite being genderless. However, it always fails unless the opponent is also genderless, so basically on a net. Mew was the only Pokemon in the first 151 to be left out of the original version of the Pokerap in the Exodus. Sneasel and Weavile are the only 2 ice types able to learn Surf without being water type. In Pokemon Rumble, Transform isn't a move, so Ditto can only know Struggle. Ditto is also the only character that can use it. With Kanto's landscape to fit that of modern-day Japan, Saffron City occupies the space where Tokyo should. In Gold and Silver, full maps exist for Cinnabar Island Lab, indicating that it was able to be played at surface. In Diamond and Pearl, rain can appear at Route 213, but only if your DS clock is set to July 11th, December 2nd, or December 31st. In Diamond and Pearl, snow and snow point will change to sparkling snow if you set your DS clock to January 12th.
Alright, continue on. The maximum number of Pokemon obtainable in the first generation of Blue or Red version without trading is 124 Pokemon. Sprite-wise, it took 17 years and 8 months for Snorlax to get up. Just check the sprites out. Every generation, check them out. Moon's design is based off a comment by an NPC in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow saying, "The Pokemon here are so chunky, there should be a pink one with a floral pattern. In the Pokemon movie, Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea, Jesse and James ask if diamonds and pearls are found at the bottom of the Sea Temple, and Meowth says that those will make good names for games, indicating that Diamond and Pearl was already planned out. Heatran is the only legendary Pokemon that can either be male or female. Every Spinda has a unique pattern of spots. In-game, there are exactly 4,294,967,296 possible outcomes, not including shiny. Grass and Rock have the most weaknesses, 5 each, but a Grass Rock type is only weak to Ice, Poison, and Steel. Shiny Pokemon actually existed in Red, Blue, Yellow, but they wouldn't appear to be shiny until you transfer them to Gold, Silver, and Crystal. The only specific reference to any real-world animal in Pokemon is from Ghastly's Fire Red Pokédex entry. It talks about an Indian elephant. Also Raichu's Pokédex entry. Fire Red Leaf Green contained the Mach and Acro bike in the game beta, so if you hack either into your bag, they will work like the normal bike. Charizard is the only Pokemon in the Super Smash Bros. Game series that transitioned from a Pokeball Pokemon to a playable character. Good job, Charizard.
In the games, an official artwork Drifloon is purple, but in an anime, it's pink. It shares this trait with Nidorino. Porygon, as well as its evolutions, have never appeared again in the anime after the infamous Seizure episode, which are bad for children, sent many to the hospital. The English version of Mewtwo Strikes Back portrays Mewtwo as a cold villain. The Japanese version portrayed him as confused. In Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, there are several remixes of Gold, Silver tracks that are still in the game's beta, but are not heard during normal gameplay. All Pokemon professors are named after trees. Examples: oak, elm, birch, etc. In Red and Blue, it was possible to make your Pokemon use a move with 0 PP in certain situations, rolling its current PP over to 63. There are 2 unused Pokemon types in Red and Blue. Unknown type and Bird type. Yes, it's all in caps. In Red, Blue, and Yellow, and Gold, Silver, and Crystal, besides rivals, gym leaders, and the Elite Four, the only trainer with 6 Pokemon is a fisherman with all magic. If you attempt to import Missino into Pokemon Stadium, it comes out as a substitute. Back in Red, Blue, Yellow, Hyper Beam didn't recharge if you fainted a Pokemon.
Now, the Unknown is a type program into games that has no resistance or weaknesses. Glitch Pokemon get this type a lot. In Yellow, you can make your Pikachu very happy by offering him potions again and again, even if he didn't need them. In Red and Blue, encountering Missino would increase the quantity of your 6th item in your bag to 255. Well, that's a good place to put the Master Ball in. The maximum amount of points you can receive in Pokemon Snap is 17,378,000. Any Unknown can be caught with a guaranteed chance of using a Dusk Ball or a Repeat Ball and the Master Ball. The names of the 3 legendary birds each end with the first 3 Spanish numbers: Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. In Ruby and Sapphire, May or Brandon would never battle you with a fully evolved starter. Hey, at least Nintendo fixed that with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Anyway, get it, okay everybody. See you later. Isaac the Gaming Darkrai. Goodbye.